Oh hey, John here with CBR Wood Products, and welcome to Be Good to Your Wood, a channel dedicated to all things wood coatings and wood protection. Today we're going to be talking about penetrating natural oil waterborne wood stains, how to use them, when to use them, and all the information you need to complete a successful project. So stick around. Today's video is about waterborne oil stains, and we'll be using Broda SLT siding, log, and timber formula for demonstration purposes. Broda is our in-house brand of premium craft high-performance wood coatings, which have two main functions. The first and most critical is to protect and preserve your wood. The second is to beautify your wood by using colors that enhance the wood's natural beauty and create a truly unique statement for your project. Before we get into it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the exciting videos we have planned for you, like finishing your deck like a boss, mass timber protection, log home restoration, how to stain your siding, and many more. So let's take a look at what's in the can. There are four main ingredients in any water-based stain formula. First is water, which is referred to as the carrier. Next is the resin or binder. We use natural linseed and tung oil resins. Then pigments to add the rich colors. Finally are the additives like UV blockers, fungicides to help prevent mold and mildew growth, and other performance enhancing ingredients depending on the formula. So how do waterborne oil coatings work? The natural oils, pigments, and additives are suspended in water. When it is applied to wood, the water helps open the cells of the wood and promotes deep penetration of the coating. When the water evaporates, all the oils and all the other good stuff are left bonded to the wood fibers deep below the surface, providing maximum protection. Penetrating waterborne coatings work great on damp or green wood and can be applied at a broad range of temperatures from 5 degrees in the fall and winter to 25 degrees in the spring and summer applications. Now that we know what we're working with, let's look at the application. Preparation is critical for a successful application. New wood that has gone through a planer to cut a siding profile or a deck board will have mill glaze. Mill glaze refers to a surface like this that has these little lines here, which are from the planer chatter. It creates a smooth surface that doesn't allow penetrating products to penetrate in very well. So we recommend sanding all new wood with 80 grit sandpaper. This piece here, we used a random orbital sander with an 80 grit paper on it to get this nice surface. If you want to see if you're ready for stain application, you can do a water test. To do a water test, basically take a little bit of water, put it on your wood, and check to see if it's penetrating. If it beads up like this, you need to do more sanding. If it's already penetrating in, you know you're ready to go. So let's pop the lid off and see what's inside. I have this little paint lid opening tool. Really, you can use a screwdriver, key, whatever's sitting around. So the first thing you'll notice is that there is no harsh solvent smell. All Broda products are ultra low VOC. Most waterborne products on the market are low VOC as well, making it really, really nice to work around. Mixing the product thoroughly before and during application is important to make sure all the pigments and the ingredients are all applied evenly. I like to use a drill mixer, and then after that, you can usually just use some kind of a stir stick, or I just use a piece of wood, whatever's laying around. So let's go ahead and mix it up and show you what that looks like. Make sure you do this with the drill on a slow speed. You don't want this stuff flying everywhere. You really want to make sure all the pigments that may have settled out are mixed in. You can see the colors starting to change. It's getting mixed in with that nice linseed and tung oil resin.
Oh yeah, here we go.
You want to mix it for about 2 minutes. I wouldn't skimp out on this process because You want it to be a nice homogeneous mix. Make sure you get the pigment off the bottom. Okay, that looks pretty good. So this is our 112 Woodlands. It's this transparent stain. You can kind of see what a transparent stain would look like in a 1 gallon can. Kind of a light color. So when you're working with a waterborne oil stain, you're gonna wanna use a natural bristle brush. It holds more product than a normal synthetic brush, and you're gonna find application much easier. For a small project like this, I'm just gonna use my brush. If it was a large project like siding, I would be filling up this pump sprayer with the stain and spraying it onto the wood and then using the brush to back brush it in. So SLT is a flood coat application, which means you want to apply enough product to the wood that it's saturated to the point of refusal, as the wood can't accept any more stain into the wood fibers. So let's go take a look at how that looks. You just take your brush, give it a dip. When I'm talking about the brush holding a lot of product, you can see how much it holds in there. You're gonna want enough to get on there, but you don't want it dripping all over. So let's get it on there. So it's a wet application, just getting that on there. It doesn't have to be super pretty. You want to take your time though, so you're not flicking it off the edge, getting it all over all your other surfaces. But you can really see how this is penetrating in. So there's your flood coat. It's flooded on there. With these products, they're not wiping stains or anything like that. They're penetrating stains, so you don't have to be worried about getting back and getting it perfect and wiping it off. You can come back. Our SLT has really good open time, which means you don't have to be stressed out about making it look perfect on the first pass. You have open time. It's not going to dry on you while you're getting the product on the boards below it. Usually you don't apply it on this weird angle that I'm on. So you can see how it's already starting to saturate in. This is what it'll look like while it's drying. You're gonna wanna allow 24 hours between coats, and that allows the water to evaporate and let the resin set up. Right here, I have an example of this is the first coat of our 214 teak color, and 2 coats. 2 coats, 1 coat. You can see the difference in color, and for maximum protection and color retention, you're gonna wanna do 2 coats. 1 coat's just not gonna give you the protection that you want. So with waterborne oil stains, it's much easier to clean your tools off. All you need is water. If this was a solvent-based stain, you would have to use a petroleum-type product to clean your brushes, recapture that wastewater, and dispose of it. With water-based, super easy to clean up. It's all water reducible. And you can see when the water is running out of there and it's clean, that you've cleaned your brush, all the product is out. Then you're going to dry it off. I like to do Bob Ross and beat the devil out of it.
Beat the devil out of it.
Ready to go for your next job. So as far as coverage rates, on smooth sanded wood, you're going to get between 250 to 400 square feet per gallon. With rough sawn wood or resawn wood, you're going to cover about 150 to 300 square feet. There is a lot of other factors involved in there, but that's per coat. So make sure you account for this when you're estimating on how much you're going to need for your project. The maintenance cycle is the time in which you will most likely need to freshen up your finish. Maintenance cycles vary from many factors, such as the exposure or the orientation of your project. Reapplication of penetrating products are super easy. Just wash the surface and reapply a new coat. Remember, these are penetrating stains, not film forming stains. They will not crack, chip, or peel. Sanding is not required between coats. A lot of other products on the market sell you what I feel are gimmicks. faster drying times, one-coat applications. For me, what it comes down to is that you've made a large investment choosing wood. So make sure you invest the time and effort to keep your wood looking amazing and help it last a long time. Incorporating wood into your home or project isn't just a building material choice, it's a lifestyle. So I hope you now have the information and the confidence to go out and stain the heck out of your wood. I'm John Drews with CBR Wood Products. Remember, be good to your wood.